Hello everybody, and welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. We live stream our sessions every Friday evening. You can keep up with our adventures on YouTube, as well as catch weekly recaps on roguewatson.com. I'm Chris, your Dungeon Master, and I am joined by our awesome players. Eric playing Kazan, the half-elf warlock paladin. Hello, Eric.
Hello, Christopher.
Heather playing Brysis, the tiefling sorcerer. Hello, Heather.
Hello.
Reese playing Tim, the Warforged cleric fighter. Hello, Reese.
Hello.
Rochelle playing Corinne, the blue dragonborn sorcerer. Rochelle's on the phone. And Raymond playing Halford, the halfling ranger. Is Raymond there? Actually, I don't even know if his camera's active because the fan's not moving like it usually is.
When he turned it on, I saw him walk in the hallway.
Oh yeah.
The most important thing is his camera's on.
Yeah, his camera is on.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. We use Roll20.net for our tabletop campaign, Skype for video chat, and I am recording it all using Open Broadcaster software. Previously on Storm King's Thunder, they had planned to run. They had the treasure they came for and were still invisible. But instead, they found out that the two blue dragons didn't require sight to see, and could locate them easily, invisibility or magic darkness be damned. And so, their escape cut off, they turned to fight. Brysis had caught the attention of the younger of the brothers, Chezarin, and he loosed a lightning breath through her magical darkness that almost did her in, and she ran.
Mm-hmm.
The older dragon brother, Xantharl, was immediately knocked out of the sky by Halfred's crack shot with his new net launcher, which allowed Felgalos, Kazan, and Tim to engage him. Corinne, meanwhile, discovered that both the gargoyles atop the ship and the carrion crawlers inside had both been attracted to the action, and began advancing on her. She answered with a lightning bolt through them all. Brysis got lucky when Xantharl called Chezarin over to join the larger battle, and she was able to circle around some buildings to get a better position, loosing fireballs at the dragons' heads. After a nasty lightning breath, Tim attacked from afar with his spectral leech while reviving himself. Kazan used Mirror Image to take Xantharl head-on, and it saved his life as the dragon's teeth and claw cut through the mirages. Xantharl was eventually taken down, and Felgalos flew over to help Corinne with her fight while the rest finished off Chezarin. Despite two more gargoyles joining the fray, Chezarin was whittled down, and attempting to fly away, was shot at by Halford and Corinne before being knocked dead out of the sky by one final fireball, and it was done. In the aftermath, there was much loot to distribute. The party agreed to give Felgalos 1/4 of the loot on top of his pipeweed in exchange for his help in the fight. He was delighted and immediately began smoking up. After a couple hours of counting out coins and dividing up treasure, they decided it was time to leave. In the tunnel out of Asgore, they experienced one last surprise. Standing in the tunnel, the white stone dragon statue stood, and a voice came out of it, one they vaguely recognized. The same voice that had taunted Zephyros before exploding his tower in a shower of lightning. The female voice called out to them, revealing that she was the mother of the two blue dragons, that she did not know of their existence in Zephyros' tower, and that she in fact did not know of them at all until this moment. She taunted them, telling them that she had consumed Zephyros before turning to Tim, claiming that he was her greatest creation, and that she wanted him back to lead her army of statues, after expunging his soul from his wooden body, that is. She then turned to Corinne, screaming in anger that she was blood-related somehow, but that she was a traitor to her kind. The mountain tunnel began to shake, Kazan lashed out, destroying the statue, and the presence was gone. Felgalos knew nothing of this creature. He had heard of a blue dragon that fought in the ancient Asturian giant empire, who consumed her enemies, but he didn't know her name or whereabouts. He bid them a final farewell, thanking them again for their help before leaving for parts unknown. The party was left with the road ahead.
Cheer up, Kazan. There's always a chance that you can consume Zephyros whole and he'll kicking around in there.
All I can hear is typing, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't need that.
I said, cheer up, Kazan. There's always a chance she swallowed Zephyros whole and he's still alive in there somewhere.
Oh God, what a terrible existence.
Oh, I mean, Pinocchio, Geppetto.
Zeus, Ares,
Yeah.
Greek gods. They were eaten by their father.
Just saying, Zephyros is either a god or a puppet child.
not a cloud giant that's 30 feet high.
Just saying.
Exactly.
He's a puppet child god.
I don't think a cloud giant fits in a dragon's stomach.
Find out, won't we?
Good Lord. I will free you, Zephyros. Piece by piece.
I'm down for popping out our thing and just taking a long rest at this point, because I'm mostly dead.
Yeah, but you guys, I believe you guys went to Ascor, I think it was early afternoon, and you guys spent like a good few hours there, and then another hour trekking out, so it's probably getting close to evening as it is anyway.
Yep. I'm good with a nice long sleep in our Fortress of Solitude.
Fortress of Solitude. Okay.
Yeah.
You are easily able to set your tower up right outside the tunnel entrance there, and camp out in your instant fortress for the evening. You may all take a long rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
The long rest button is not working.
Oh, really?
I'm couple second delay.
Halfred, you did grab a spell book.
Did I?
While you were in Ascor, yes.
Oh yes, the one that blew up in my face.
Yes. You begin flipping through the pages as you guys are like just settling down for the evening, or maybe after you wake up in the morning, and going through the spell book. And you can sort of share it with your teammates, the contents of the spell book, and it appears to have some spells that you recognize inscribed within. There's a fireball spell. There's lightning bolts in there. It seems like whoever owned this spell book was some sort of elementalist. There's a number of elemental-esque spells. There's also a number of spells that none of you have ever heard of before. In this spell book. And
Spell DLC.
That's right. That's exactly what it is. This is Herald's spell book. There are 6 total spells in this book that are new to you. There are 2 cantrips, 2 first level spells, and 2 second level spells. I won't read them all, but the cantrips do one of them, the Elemental Aegis, is a protection from some elemental damage. Spark Shower is just an attack cantrip, does some lightning damage. Ice Wave is a little bit like it's a cone of ice, does cold damage. See-Through is a spell that allows a person to see through a door.
Just a door?
What does it say? The target area can vary from 1 to 5 square feet. As chosen, it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 6 inches of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So if it's a huge door, probably not. Or it could be a wall, too, if it's not too thick, I suppose. 1 foot of stone. I don't know if most walls are thicker than that.
How about clothing? Just asking for a friend.
I mean,
You just gave him X-ray spells.
I think Halfred does not get that spell.
yeah.
No.
It's just casting it constantly.
Remember, we are your work associates. We will not tolerate this.
Asking for a friend. Does that not work?
And the second level spells are Air Bubble, which literally just lets you breathe underwater. Creates a little air bubble around your head for an hour, I believe. And Galvanize, which adds electricity damage to a melee weapon attack. Or to a melee weapon that you can activate to have it do more electricity damage.
That sounds cool.
You can read through those at your leisure, and there's also not everybody can use all of these. If you
say what spells are they?
If you look at the actual description at the bottom, it says can be learned by. So like Elemental Aegis can be learned by a cleric, druid, sorcerer, wizard. Spark Shower is druid, sorcerer, wizard. Ice Wave is sorcerer, wizard.
See how it is. I see how it is. No love for the warlock. I see how it is.
This is a wizard.
None
This is a wizard spellbook.
whatsoever.
I don't think there's a whole lot of crossover between wizards and warlocks. See-Through is a cleric or wizard. Air Bubble is cleric, paladin, druid, ranger, wizard. And Galvanize is druid, sorcerer, wizard. You're right, there are no warlock spells in here. I actually didn't know that.
So basically use this to myself and Calvin.
What did I just say? I think there's 2 spells that Tim could... Well, yeah, I think there's 1 spell that you can learn. Halfred, as a ranger.
I could technically learn... Well, no, I can't. Air Bubble 2nd level. That's Paladin. But I can't
oh,
use 2nd
right.
level yet.
Yeah, you could learn that. So, yeah, so
Well,
could you, Halfred.
Just because I can learn wizard spells doesn't mean I can learn that, though.
Well, this is a ranger spell. Air Bubble
Where?
is.
Yeah, you need Ranger.
Oh, I skip that.
Yeah, so you don't have to do anything with these. These are just spell options. This book will be in your inventory in the magic items.
How do we learn them?
Sorcerers, you have to level up. And at that point, you can change... Can sorcerers change out multiple spells or just one?
Just one.
And they learn... You learn whatever new spells you learn. You can change one spell out.
Okay.
I think cleric can just...
Yep.
Just do it whenever he feels like it. Just long rest, change things up.
Ice Wave is literally burning hands, but with cold instead of fire, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Which creature?
It's 3d6
probably.
with a 15-foot cone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, it's burning hands, but with
Burning
ice.
hands. Okay, well there you go. Okay. Yeah, you guys long rest in your instant fortress. The morning comes and you are able to take off to wherever you're going. Where are you going?
Let's go east into the desert. Screw this.
We live in the desert now.
Go have other adventures. I guess back to Everland.
Wait, wasn't there one place we were supposed to go by a certain time or something?
Yeah. It's other side of the map. Which we can teleport close to there.
Okay.
Morgur's Mound.
Morgur's Mound, yeah. It's the same 5-day journey from Ascor to Everland.
It's fucking hippogriffs, man. They're gonna need a.
They're gonna need a nice long vacation from us.
Yeah.
You're treating them all right. You're keeping to the rules of.
Are we?
Well,
I am.
You're not outpacing them. You're keeping a standard pace with them, where you land every hour and let them rest. Yeah, so that 5-day journey back to Everland is uneventful. You see a number of people along the I don't know, I can't even read that. Twinstone Pass road. The road that goes between the 2 mountain ranges there. You see a couple of folks as you're flying over. But other than that, it is a relatively uneventful journey back to Everland over those 5 days.
I haven't actually seen giants in a while.
Oh, you haven't?
I assume the problem has resolved itself.
Back in Everland, you all land back at Moongleam Tower and are let back in. They ask where you're going. Do you intend to use the circles again?
Yep.
Yes.
Do I look like I want to walk that far?
Yeah. The birds need a rest.
Which
you can pay for the deluxe suite for them now.
Which you go back to that. You can go back to the same stable guy that you took them to before, and the guy is very happy to see you when you bring your hippogriffs back. He says, "With the amount you paid me last time, this one's on the house."
Sweet, you got a deal.
He says, "I assume. I mean, don't be gone too long. That is."
I'll flip him a gold coin.
Okay. Yeah, so you are able to stable your hippogriffs in Everland, head back to Moongleam Tower. And where are you going? Teleporting to?
Put us back on the map, please.
Sure.
Mirabar, I guess?
Yeah, it's probably closer.
That make the most sense. We could go to Waterdeep and check out Golden Fields, but we got the intel that that giant guy was actually like headed to Morgur's Mound, so
Yeah.
probably go there next. Here's the question though: do we want to actually go down the road and go near Xantharl's Keep again, even though they literally barred us from that town?
Yeah, we can see what that's like.
See if the town reacts to our presence again. All right, so we're going to Mirabar.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on just a second. All right, you step into. I don't think I actually have a description of that. There we go. All right, you guys step into the teleportation circle. The attendant says some magical words, and yeah, light flashes about your eyes, and suddenly you are standing in a different spot. You look around, and you appear to be in a stable loft. All around you is hay, and you can hear horses below you. And a young man is sitting next to this pile of hay that you've just teleported into. And he stands quickly and he says, "Friends of the Harpers? I assume, anyway."
Wouldn't you like to know?
Kazan shrugs.
Well, you wouldn't be using these if you weren't.
Exactly.
He says,
Or would we?
Murder. Well,
The Graham Cracker Crew, son. We've come to continue our quest for giant relics.
He says, well, it's good you're attending to the problem.
Has there been any news out of Xantharl's Keep by any chance?
He says, a bit. It seems that the power structure in that town has sort of fallen apart a little bit. A lot of the officials have been deposed and whatnot. They got a whole new city council up, from what I hear.
That could be either good or bad.
He says, I actually don't have a map of Mirabar. I don't think we did before either.
Ain't the picture of this magnificent...
Yes. Well, Mirabar, if you remember, is a very rich city. It's a dwarven architectural city that's based on the mines to the north. A lot of dwarven mining goes on up there, so they're very rich in ore. So it's a very resplendent, well, as much as dwarven architecture can be, city.
Hey, what does that mean?
All right, some sort of elf over there.
You exit this stable, and you are within the city walls of Mirabar. This stable is the attendant warns you, says, "Be careful going out. Don't you are all a pretty conspicuous crew. We wouldn't want to draw attention to the teleportation circle. Just make sure no one sees you leave." The stable seems to be in a fairly low attendance area of the city, so you're able to easily glance outside and make it out without much notice.
He hasn't disguised himself as a homeless man. Like just
I live in the
stumbles
stable.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, once you are out of the stable, though, the city of Mirabar lies before you.
We do have a lot of money now.
You also are missing any sort of riding creature or transportation at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Is there any, like, caravans that are just heading in this direction?
Yes. You ask about it's a different stable, a commercial stable, and he points you to a coach cab company in Mirabar. And you go visit them, and they ask where you're going. As we take coach cabs between the nearby major cities. Where might we be taking you all?
Unfortunately, we're going nowhere near a major city. We're just hoping that we can hitch a ride close enough. But it's basically like, it's in the crags southwest of here, just right in the middle of them.
He says, well, I could take you as far as Xantharl's Keep if you're heading into the crags. But that's the closest city to those hills.
Yeah, that's probably what we're looking at doing, yeah. Does he know anything about the crags? Like, or does anybody in town, like, we can kind of case the area for information?
Sure. You ask around, and the name Morgur's Mound is not an unknown name. You find out that apparently it's a fairly well-known ancient burial ground for frost giants. It's a place where the frost giants buried their warrior dead, apparently. It's attracted, what do you call them? Treasure hunters, tomb raiders, if you will.
Numerous euphemisms.
People who
corpse thieves.
Corpse thieves, that's right. And for the past number of years, Morgur's Mound has been a popular destination for those types. They've gone in stealing what bits of gold or giant weapons or armor or whatever they can find in those tombs. The general consensus is that it's pretty well picked clean nowadays.
We'll see about that. I'm sure there's a wraith giant in there somewhere we'll find.
The coach cab company says he can take you to Xantharl's Keep, as far as Xantharl's Keep. He's going to charge you 10 copper per mile, which is going to be a little bit more than 50 miles. He's going to round it up to 60.
Per person?
He says that is the cost.
That's fine by me.
Can't afford outrageous.
60 copper.
Outrageous. Is that really what?
No, that's like 600.
600 copper.
Yeah, 60 miles at
10
10 copper a mile.
Just tell me how much
Zero.
gold it is.
How much gold is it? I don't deal in your pitiful copper.
Seriously. Did we just give you like bags and bags of copper? That's stupid.
That's
Your economy is dumb.
dumb copper coins on his desk. I'm paying in pennies.
Buried alive in that thing.
It's 6 gold.
Thank you.
600 copper is 6 gold. Or 60 silver if you're dealing in silver.
Too much math.
Yeah,
I have platinum pieces.
that would be 0.6 platinum pieces.
Can you break a platinum?
All right, you pay the man. I don't get the wrong token over here. I took the hippogriffs over. I meant to take the D&D.
We don't need to like buy horses for the rest of the journey, right? Can we just do the rest on foot?
I mean, you could. It's how far of a distance is that? About 40 miles. So a couple days of trekking through the hills.
Like 2 days?
2 days, yeah.
That's probably fine.
If you all are comfortable with a 2-day walk.
I could use the stretch, I think, after riding hippogriffs for weeks.
There we go. All right. Over the course of the next, it takes this coach cab 2 days to make it from Mirabar to Xantharl's Keep.
I imagine by then we learned this cab driver's whole life story.
Probably. He's actually a fairly sullen fellow. You get the impression he does not like his job, and for the most part, he just keeps to himself.
His wife left him.
Drives your cab. Yeah. Days on the road. He's not a family man.
There's no Mrs. Cab Driver, is there?
You arrive in Xantharl's Keep, and the gates are open, and you go in, and for the most part...
Do we?
Do you? I mean,
I
do
do.
you not? Yeah, maybe you don't want to.
I do. I'm totally interested.
So the only real place that you guys went to when you were in Xantharl's Keep last was the inn, the Falling Orc Inn. You look around and you don't recognize. I mean, you weren't looking very carefully at the people there anyway, but you don't recognize any of the people until you go into the inn, and you do recognize Arzastra, the female half-orc who was running this inn when you guys were here last. Conspicuously missing is Millie, the barmaid who was in fact a harper who was helping you out.
Is that the one that Halfer was hitting on?
I don't remember if Alfred was sitting on from maybe.
The one who made the oatmeal, remember?
I think that might have been a different place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was it. Neverwinter, wasn't it?
Maybe, yeah.
I like Halfer remember.
His oatmeal. That was delicious oatmeal.
He's breaking hearts all over Faerun.
Don Juan of Faerun.
I assume Millie got transferred because...
Well, last time you guys talked to her, she said she was going to leave. She said she was going to go north to meet back up with Thwip and get reassigned now that Xantharl's Keep is no longer a hotbed of Xantarum information. The half-orc bar owner gives you all the side-eye as you come in, but doesn't actually approach you at all. At this point, it is evening-ish. You could rest at this inn, or you could get on the road to Morgur's Mound.
It's evening right now?
Yes.
Ish.
The road from Mirabar to Xantharl's Keep was 2 full days. So it dropped you off near the end of the second day.
I guess probably just stay here for the night. This wasn't the place where we got, like, assassinated attempts, was it?
No, that was...
Oh,
that was up north. Yeah, that was, I believe, Bryn Shander.
Mm.
This is where you invaded the Xantharl cave.
Yeah. Alright, but there's no, like, we're not getting any looks or anything from anybody?
The half-orc bar owner did give you a sort of an odd side-eye when you came in, but no one else...
Stink eye.
A little stink eye. But no one else seems to acknowledge your presence.
Alright, when it looks like she's got a second to talk, I'll kind of inconspicuously, like, walk by and just say, like, you had any problems or issues lately?
She snorts and says, "Besides the ones you caused, no."
Excellent. I have a cheery smile. I go, excellent then. Good to hear.
He says that things are only just now calming down. After half the town elders got booted when you all destroyed the economy in this place. He says, not that it was a good economy, mind you, but it was paying the bills.
Yeah, it sounds like a fascinating research paper.
The economy of Xantharl's Keep. She says, now we've got Lord's Alliance members taking over and appointing their own officials. It's fine, I suppose. Not as many bribes to go around, but it'll do.
Have you heard anything about where your barmaid went?
Millie? We assumed she either ran off with you or just got tired of this place or decided this wasn't an interesting place anymore after the Xantharl took off. But she disappeared the day after you all disappeared.
Well, technically we got kicked out, so...
I believe we were barred from re-entry. Yes.
She says, well, that guard and pretty much almost every other guard doesn't work here anymore.
I will slide 5 gold pieces across the table. Say, I'm sorry for your troubles. I certainly didn't mean to upend things here, but had to be done. And we're going to need to stay here for the evening without any problems whatsoever. That won't be a problem, will it?
She gives you a wide, like, sharp, toothy smile. Says, maybe there are enough bribes to go around.
There always is.
Not a problem by me or any who work for me. The rooms are yours.
Thank you.
You all are able to sleep the night comfortably. You awake in the morning and neither Arzastra or any other people who work there are up yet. It seems to just be a quiet place. Perhaps they don't get up as early as you.
All right, let's get on the road. Eat some grain, oats. Walking food.
All right. You all take off for Morgur's Mound.
I assume Raymond or Halford is doing his sonar.
Are you doing your sonar? How regularly are you doing your sonar, Halfred?
Halflings need breaks too.
You're not a sonar machine.
Understandable. You haven't been doing it in a while.
We're in a cab, you said?
Now you guys are hiking. You're hiking.
We're huffing it now.
Yeah. Through the crags.
A good rest. Probably every 4 to 5 miles. That's a good time for a minute break and then continuing on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's only got a 5-mile range, so if you do it every that long, you're not terribly likely to run into something on accident. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna look up what qualifies as a monstrosity.
Oh Lord.
Francis makes it a point to hum the most annoying song she can think of. Like the It's a Small World, but worse. Because she's not happy about walking.
This is beneath us.
The first day, as you guys are walking, Halfred, you do sense about halfway through the day, you sense about 3 miles to your north. You sense some monstrosities. You believe them to be... Eric, how did you pronounce this? Bullets? Blaze? I don't know.
I think I said belays.
Belays. They seem to be 3 miles...
Land sharks.
Land sharks. They seem to be about 3 miles to your north, and about 10 or 20 feet below the ground. So you surmise that they are traveling underground at the moment. They don't seem to be anywhere coming closer towards you, that you can tell.
I inform the others of this. Who wants experience?
If they're north, we shouldn't have to deal with them. So.
Bryce immediately begins to start stomping.
You're 3 miles down.
Lord. It's like tremors.
Yeah, if you guys don't do anything about them, you continue. You set up your instant fortress for the evening. The next morning, you are able to travel the remaining 20 miles to Morgur's Mound. You don't sense any other monstrosities or giants during that time. Well, oh, fuck.
Or do we?
When you guys get close to Morgur's Mound, Halfred, you do begin sensing a giant.
Which way?
It is on the other side of Morgur's Mound. It seems to be it's getting close. As you're approaching Morgur's Mound, it's getting closer.
Whoa. Hold on, guys. I sense a giant heading our direction.
As far as you can tell, he's actually not moving, but you guys are going towards the mound.
A living giant?
Alright, relatively, it's getting closer to us.
Right.
As we are walking.
Yeah, it's alive.
Can he tell what kind of giant?
Feels like
I think you can.
Slay giant?
Roll your thing again, Raymond. I want to see if you
Water.
can actually tell what kind of giant it is.
What is it? What flavor giant?
What?
Strawberry?
Where is my thing?
Rocky Road? Neapolitan?
Towards the edge.
Is that it? Oh, yeah. Favorite enemy are present. With this feature reveals which of your favorite enemies are present, their numbers, and the creature's general direction and distance.
So a giant's a giant.
A giant, yeah, you can tell it's a giant. Which actually means I've probably been giving you too much information now that I'm reading this more carefully.
Probably.
I've been giving you
Just
the type
now?
of monstrosity.
No, you didn't.
No, before he
Oh,
told us
the
belay.
belay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Belay and the, what was the one in Buren as well? It was a manticore. 'Cause it just
Oh, it
says,
says Which of your favorite enemies are present?
Right, which is either monstrosity or giant.
Oh.
You can
Yeah,
sense
well,
one giant.
one giant.
Well, hopefully that's our giant, buddy. As he's due here. Your giant, buddy.
Okay. Only one way to find out, I guess.
All right, you all approach the mound.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Speak for yourself.
Morgur's mound is shaped like a crude, long-necked, wingless dragon. A ridge of dragon bones juts from the head, neck, back, and tail of the mound. Enormous cairns encircle the mound out to a range of a quarter mile. Beneath them lies the bones of revered frost giant warriors. As you all approach, let me pull up a token to see you guys are approaching from the east.
I only see a black screen.
Maybe it doesn't have the right settings on. How about now?
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh boy.
As you approach the mound, you can see evidence of excavations that have gone on in previous. Some of them look very old, like barely still standing caves. Some of them look fairly new as you approach. The giant that you detect, however, is still about a half mile to your west on the other side of the mound.
Anyone else knows that the mound looks like a dragon?
Yep. So there's like cave entrances inside of it?
Yes, these excavations actually, some of them, the one you see directly to your north if you approach it, is actually very, is that accurate? I guess it's accurate. Is very shallow. It only goes about 10 feet in, but it has obviously been dug away. And you see maybe the evidence of something that might have been buried there. You see like some bits of stone that look to be shaped. You see maybe some bones that might be giant bones. But other than that, it looks like someone just dug in there until they found something and then left.
Can we tell what they were digging at?
Say again?
Can we tell what they were digging at?
What do you mean?
Like crypt or?
These are, from what you can tell, especially after you find the giant bones, it looks like there weren't really crypts here. It looks like giants were maybe buried, just straight up buried in the earth with their stuff. Because you find what look to be giant bones of some sort a ways inside the cave. From your discussions in Mirabar, you gather that people these treasure seeker types sort of came here and would just try to dig until they found one of the giants to loot whatever valuables might be on them.
I would like to look for evidence of the crypt thief.
Sure. Are you going in looking at in a specific place, direction?
The fresh dirt.
Okay, sure. Halford, you look around for a bit, trying to make sense of the landscape. It looks like not a lot of people have been there recently. There's evidence of what might be tracks, but they're very old. It's a dry place, so footfalls sort of stay in the craggly grass and dirt. After looking around for a while, you do see evidence of more recent footfalls, perhaps weeks old, or perhaps weeks old. You follow them, and they lead back to this excavation entrance right here. And as you get closer to that excavation entrance, it's looking fresher and fresher, like people have come through there relatively recently, probably within the last month. And looking, if you're getting even closer, it looks, you can see signs of human activity at this entrance. And this entrance does go into the earth farther than you can see from outside. You'd have to enter it.
Let's talk to the giant first. If we can talk to him.
Sure.
Said he was on the other side?
Half a mile.
Yep. All right, you guys pass by that excavation entrance. Walk.
How easy can we stealth up on it? Like, are we covered by trees and stuff?
There are sporadic trees. It's kind of a very dry, grassy area. It's not terribly green. There's not a lot of trees around. There's some bushes.
Maybe just a couple of us should approach the giant.
You are definitely approaching him. If it's Harshnag, then you know him, I think.
Yeah.
I can speak giant if that helps.
I can too.
Yeah.
I'm good with sitting on a rock and waiting.
I'm good. Let's go.
Okay, so who's actually heading towards the giant? Which of you?
Me and Kaz.
You and Kazan. All right. Are the rest of you just hanging out at the mound?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Keep your eyes peeled for any corpse robbers.
Oh, shoot. Why is it doing
Splitting
that?
the party always works well.
I mean, it's been a practice of yours for a while now. There we go. All right, I'm just copying your tokens. All right, Halford and Kazan, how are you approaching? Are you trying to be stealthy? Are you just walking?
Yeah. Well, stealthy at first until I can visualize them. That way I can... I mean, he's a giant. I should be able to see if I recognize him or not.
I would think so.
All right, you two... I've got to actually split the party here. Halfred... and Kazan, you all hike for about 6-7 minutes. Into the hills. Halfred, you sense that you're getting very close. Last time you checked.
Close to the giant?
Closer to the giant. The giant doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay.
And you all, you're walking along when Halfred, you hear a voice bellow out. It says, "Halfred, is that you?"
I think we even spotted Cat.
I think so.
Wait, did he say my name?
Yes.
Yes, it is I. And you are?
Standing from behind a rock.
From behind a rock.
Or
It
behind
must be a giant rock.
It's
That's
more
a
like
big fucking rock.
it's more like it's walking from over a hillside, let's say.
All right, from behind a hillside.
Yeah,
That's
from behind a
little
hillside. Comes a huge frost giant. Pale blue skin, huge white beard, and on his head appears to be the skull of some kind of dragon. And he begins approaching you.
His own?
I will show you all a picture. Maybe. There we go. It's kind of an odd picture for the handout, but that's him.
Looks wise.
So wise, Harshnag.
He begins approaching you and he says, I don't suppose you're smart enough to avoid the constructs.
What's he talking about?
Meanwhile,
Oh, no.
Tim, Brysus, and Corinne, please all roll perception checks for me, please.
I think we.
Can it be like more like persuasion or intimidation?
I'd like to persuade my eyeballs to look better.
I'd like to intimidate my eyeballs to look better.
Look, damn it, look!
You're not looking hard enough.
Oh, man.
We have a natural 18, don't worry.
Oh, you do have a natural... That's right, you do. Okay, so... I'm glad you reminded me, Tim. I forgot about that. Tim, you're sitting there on these mounds. You're just sort of hanging out with Corinne and Brysus. And out of the corner of your eye, maybe a quarter mile to the north of your current position, you catch figures walking to the west. You can barely make them out at that distance, but you can tell it's 7 figures, and 6 of them are very large, and they look to be carrying some sort of large implement, and they're all marching directly in the direction that Halfred and Kazan just went.
Fascinating. Should we tell them?
We could just follow and see what happens.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Back to Kazan and Halfred, Harshnag is approaching you, and he's saying, says, well, if you didn't see them, they almost certainly saw you. I've been watching this place for a week, hoping they would make some sort of move, but they've been stock still.
Yeah, sorry, we got sidetracked. Got here as fast as we could. Who are these guys? Hi, I'm Kazan.
Hello, little one.
Friend of Halfred.
Good, good. Your master told me you would be traveling with companions.
What? Who? You've seen Woos?
I have. He is the one who put me on this path.
How long ago?
It's been a month now.
Does he miss me?
He's preoccupied.
What did he smell like?
Did you leave me any personal belongings?
I want my cat back.
I miss him.
Says, I hate to tell you to cut the conversation short, but I believe we're about to do battle.
Well, that's rude.
And you two turn behind you, and you see a number of figures charging your direction.
Tim and I are waving from the back behind them.
Yes, from behind.
Hello.
All right, flanking positions.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're having a conversation
More
back here. We haven't determined if we're going to help you fight yet.
Sauntering away position.
Yeah.
Also good.
Talking to Tim, let's place some bets on how long they last.
I'm going to move you guys over. This map is not that big. You guys... Harshnag draws out a giant axe from his back and readies a battle position. He says, should we parley first? I don't know much of these creatures except that they were watching the mound.
What can you tell us about them? Anything?
They're not flesh and blood.
Hey, some of my best friends are not flesh and blood.
He's talking about me. He considers me a friend.
Not just any friend, but a best friend.
That's right. Now give your life for me.
And
Already
they've
going 3 times too, baby.
I have to pull Tim back from his existential dread.
More importantly, how many hit points you got?
I'm a frost giant, son. I got all the hit points.
It's got buckets.
Excellent.
All right, you get in front of us.
Halford,
They're charging at. Can we tell what they were? You said they were carrying something.
So as they come closer to you guys, they come into focus, and at first it's hard for you to make sense of what you're looking at.
That's the biggest dildo I've ever seen.
They're obviously humanoid.
My God.
They're obviously humanoid shapes.
Harshnag, is that yours?
Oh God! It's gained sentience.
They're just bringing it back to you.
Run, boys!
Oh no!
Okay. What do you see? Because I don't see anything.
As they get closer, you can see that there is a middle figure that is it's hooded, and it looks very human. And flanking it is a number of creatures that look, at first, humanoid in shape. But as they come closer, they are just bulky and seem to be missing heads, and are composed they seem to be just boulders with arms and legs. And they begin approaching you, and they kind of slow to a walk as they get near you.
Does anyone speak stone?
I have a stone.
That's good enough.
Fireballs.
Can I see Tim? From where we are?
Yeah, you guys probably can't, from these guys being right in front of you. The rest of you are probably about a quarter mile behind them. If you run, you can catch up. But right now, you just kind of see the figures. You were kind of started trailing them at a distance when you saw them headed this direction.
Yeah, we don't want to get spotted.
No, if I saw Tim, I was going to talk to him, but...
Oh, you don't yet. They approach your position. Harshnag, yeah, he steps up a little bit.
Harshnag, are this friend or foe?
He says, I don't consider them friend, I don't know them, but there's something off about them. When I arrived, they were simply watching the mound, standing stock still. I judged it best not to enter.
They didn't move until we got here?
Indeed. They didn't spot me when I arrived, but apparently they spotted you two.
Oh. It probably wasn't
Blame
to
us, why don't you?
serve us summons or something.
Yeah, they are approaching, and as they approach, the rock creatures, which I can show you pictures of them.
Pictures.
Which they will give away their names, but whatever.
Are they Galabdur?
The big boulder creatures are all carrying giant hammers.
Wow.
Large two-handed hammers. They don't appear to have faces. They just seem to be just a chunk of rock with arms and legs. The one in the middle begins approaching, and as he gets closer, you all note a striking resemblance to a friend of yours.
It's Bizarro Tim.
Hello.
Does he have an evil goatee? Alright, these guys are assuming like battle formation.
The figure steps forward and he says, "You are neither we seek. Where are the two?"
Who are you looking for? Maybe we can help you.
The one like me and the traitor.
Okay, those are bad descriptions.
Tim, I think they're looking for us.
Why did you come to us?
Can you hear this going on?
Not yet. You guys are approaching. You're getting close now.
Hopefully you guys can do something, because I can keep them talking for not very long.
The figure says, "We are to bring the one like me home. You are the companions, yes?"
Yes.
We were, yes.
Don't hurt us or
You
someone
are
like you pissed.
You are to die, but not before the two are taken.
Alright, that
All right, I think I know where they went.
You guys, Corinne, Bryce's, Tim, you are coming up on the action now.
All right, I'm going to start shout. If I shout, will you think they will hear me? Team B.
Yes, at this point.
Okay. I'm going to raise my voice hilariously and be like, "I think I know. I think I spotted them. We split up, and they went down into the. How do I reference the fucking tunnel? What is it? Morgur's Mound? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
All right. They went down into Morgur's Mound. I believe you'll find them down there."
Thank you. You will die now.
Well, I think it'd be easier to go get them now before they get away, and then we'll stay here. You can kill us after that.
The figure turns and looks at where you're shouting, or where you're like motioning them to go. And he turns around, and he sees the three of you approaching, and he turns. He turns and steps back to look at you. You three are all on the map now, right? You can see what's going on. Okay.
Yep. That's not great.
He says, "Ah, there you are. You are to join me." And he points at you, Tim.
Okay.
Here.
You, and he points at Corinne, you are to be hobbled and taken to the mistress.
That doesn't sound good.
What does hobbled mean?
Yeah, I don't think I want to know.
I don't think it means she gets cookies.
Do I get hobbled too?
You're all too familiar with the hobble.
The figure approaches a little bit closer, and it looks at you, Corinne, and sort of cocks its head and says, "Corinne, that is your name."
I'm gonna point at Bryces and say, "No, that's her." just ask our DM.
Says,
That's
"No,
me."
I remember you. You were a hero to us once. Now I have no heroes. Now I serve the mistress."
That sucks for you, dude.
We are the heroes that you see.
"Very well. Kill them. Take these two." And
While they're
the constructs begin advancing now, and initiative is on.
God damn it.
No, don't kill him. He's my best friend. And Tim winks.
Thank goodness for a long
Sad
rest.
no one winks back.
Damn it all.
Tim, remember what that lady said about you controlling the army?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
This is the army.
Control these guys.
Control these guys first,
Okay.
and then you will be able to control the army. Trust
Like,
me.
this guy doesn't seem very happy. does he?
Who am I missing? Oh, Harshnag.
He seems dead inside, like me.
But he has no friends. Just rock people.
You wouldn't just be saying you're my friend to keep me from killing myself, would you?
Of course not.
Okay, then.
Absolutely.
Corinne, have you rolled yet? I just don't see it.
I did. I think I'm having connection problems. I rolled an 11.
Okay, I can put it on there for you.
And you should have said something
There we
else.
go. Now my
Oh,
return order just showed up for me.
Yeah, me too. All right. Halfred, you are up first.
Pull out my new labo, and I'm gonna attack the construct guy. First, I will cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Oh, which guy?
Try to keep him alive if we can. He seems to have some information.
Oh, the
Construct?
Yeah. Okay.
Not Tim.
Not Tim. The other one. Which how?
The note him.
Hunter's Mark, and then
There we go. That's what he looks like. A little bit like Tim with hoods on.
Oh
it
yeah.
isn't acted, so I
Yeah.
get advantage on my first turn.
He is not. All right.
And advantage.
Short blade, but yep. You put that arrow right into him. That's 13 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Beats. Yeah. $19.
19 hits.
For 16 damage.
Jesus. How much was that total?
Oh, what was it? 16? 29?
29. Okay. You put rapid fire 2 arrows straight into the chest of this creature, and it goes stumbling back a bit and rights itself.
All right. He's weak against arrows.
That's right. Oh boy. Okay. He is going to look back at you, Halfred. He says, "You three are inconsequential here. You can die now." And he That's awful. He is going to put his arms out and wave them in the air in circles, and above you, you see just icicles begin to form and pound into the ground around you.
Please, no, please.
And I need everybody to... Yeah, how'd this do such bad damage? 4d6, that's... Yeah, well, I guess it's not... Yeah, everybody roll... You three roll a dex saving throw, please.
Left 3 or the right 3?
The left three.
That's slightly below average.
Yeah. Harshnag fails terribly and takes the full 19. Half as much damage. So what is that? So it's actually 9, because half of the bludgeoning is 4, and half of the cold is 5. So Halford, you take 9 damage, and Kazan, you take 19.
Ouch.
And he's gonna step forward just a little bit. He's gonna say, "You must deal with these. They must not harm me." And the rock creatures are going to begin advancing.
It is difficult terrain around us from the ice storm.
It is, and they're not terribly fast either.
Oh, difficult terrain for them.
For everybody.
For everybody.
Yeah.
There's ice around us.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Usually more difficult
5,
terrain.
10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, he is able to make it to Harshnag. Not to either.
He gets within range. I'll use my reaction to attack him.
Alright, go for it.
Poorly.
It does not hit. Scrapes off some stone. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That one's going to approach Harshnag. This one's going to step right here. Actually get closer to him in sort of a defensive move. And these two... Jesus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 10, 15, 20, 25. They're just going to... These two are going to begin advancing at you guys with their hammers raised, but they don't quite get to you. The two at Harshnag are going to attempt to hammer into him.
To his heart.
And both of them just begin hammering, like, methodically into Harshnag's armor. But you all notice he's wearing some pretty hefty armor there. And only one of the hits goes through.
Wow.
And it smacks him in the shin bone. It is Harshnag's turn. And he is going to bring his war axe, or his big axe, his great axe above his head. Let's crush these little things.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to bring it down on the lower one, and you just see just a shattering of rock as he just brings that great axe down and cleaves a chunk of rock off of it.
Holy crap.
Brysis, your turn.
It's my turn.
Still alive?
Oh, yeah.
That's not massive damage?
It did not do massive damage.
Alright.
Well, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just go ahead and do that then. And then we want to keep the other construct alive, right?
The one that was chatting, yeah.
All right. I'll do my best. No promises. So we'll just go with the construct that's closest to me. Oh, wait, whoops. Hang on, I gotta hit the advantage button. There it is. And we're just gonna go ahead and go big or go home here. So this is gonna cast at 4th level.
Okay.
And it's a double.
4
Nice.
plus 4. It is
Nice.
a double.
So it's gonna bounce.
All right. So what is
Wow.
4? 4 is force damage,
Force.
which is probably pretty good for a rock construct. All right, 28 damage. Your chaos bolt slams into the creature with an invisible wave of force, and then it bounces. Roll the attack again, please.
At the same level.
I believe we determined that, yeah, it's at the same level.
Okay.
A creature within 30 feet. Yeah, who are you attacking with the second? With the bounce?
It's gonna go straight up.
Okay,
So the other guy that's in front of Corinne.
gotcha.
Okay. Wait, should I turn off the advantage then?
Yes, this one, yeah, will be without advantage.
Close that back. Come on. Give me the thingy. There it goes.
Dear Lord.
Nice.
7 and 3, psychic or fire.
I have a feeling fire's probably not good against the ground thingies. I have a feeling they'll probably absorb it, so we'll go psychic.
Psychic. They might not have a brain.
It appears Halford is correct. The damage rocks into the construct, and it just sort of shakes a bit, but doesn't appear to be damaged at all by the psychic barrage.
Dang.
It does not appear to have a mind to attack.
That's not good for me.
Bryces, that was a lot of magic all at once.
She's pissed.
Would you like to roll a D100, please?
Sure. Let's see if I can turn into a potted plant again. Alrighty. 13.
You cast Confusion centered on yourself.
Oh, no.
Oops.
All right, let's look at Confusion. Oops.
String of bad ones lately. Holy crap.
Confusion. The spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled reactions. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere. That's pretty. You guys sitting right next to her. Must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, or be affected. Okay, I gotta paste this. This is a whole bunch of effects.
Oh boy. Yeah. This is when we have to roll like a d10 every round.
You guys, okay. So, first, Tim, Corinne, and Bryces, would you all please roll
Oh my gosh.
dex saving throws? What is your spell?
Can I careful spell this by chance?
You cannot. You have no control
Damn
over
it.
this. What is your What is your saving throw, Bryces? Your spell saving throw?
I don't know. Where do I find that?
My guess is that Corinne saved and Tim did not. But
Yeah.
Confusion is a dex saving
oh
throw?
no, I'm sorry. It's wisdom. Did I say dex?
You said wisdom, then dex just now.
Okay, I meant wisdom. Sorry, it's wisdom, not dexterity. Maybe the opposite happened.
How do I figure out what my spell save is?
Cast fireball. We'll see.
Yeah, just cast fireball. Just find out.
Okay.
Or any of your spells that has a saving throw in it.
We'll just do. Alright, it's gonna say level 3, but I can't cast it at level 1.
That's fine.
15.
15.
15.
Okay, yeah. So Bryce, go ahead and roll your wisdom saving throw, please.
I don't want to because I'm not very wise. Nope.
Bryce and Corinne, please roll d10s.
Right now?
Hold on, let me read it. Start of each turn. Oh, you're right. It's at the beginning of their turn.
Ah, I'm at the end of mine.
You were at the end of yours. This weird face will be confusion. Weird drooling face.
Bleh.
Okay. That's an interesting turn.
How long does this last?
1 minute.
So basically the whole thing.
But you can make at the end of
your turn.
Turn an affected target, make a wisdom saving throw to end the effect.
So can I make another wisdom saving throw now then? To see if I can...
Yes, you can.
Since it's the end of my turn?
Yeah, you can.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Still confused.
Yep.
Tim, you're up.
You are not confused.
Mm-mm.
Literally your last 3 in a row, 4, including this one, have all been bad wild magic surges.
I am your leader, or at least I think I'm supposed to be. Someone told me once I was going to lead an army of rock people, sort of like me. I assume that's you guys, so don't attack us.
The cloaked figure speaks up and he says, "Yes, you are to be the leader. But first, your current personality must be expunged. You must
What
become
personality?
You must become like me, loyal to the mistress."
How do I prove that right now?
Do you wish to destroy these friends of yours and come with us?
Tim!
Yes?
Tim! No, Tim! Like Jurassic Park. No, Tim! Tim, where are your friends? Even though the ones behind you are drooling right now, I assure you.
If you will come willingly.
Tim gives a giant wink at Kazan, like, ah? Ah?
Oh. Yeah, we hate this guy.
Quite mastered the wink yet.
Yeah.
If you will come with us willingly, we will kill these others, take the Dragonborn, and we will return to the mistress.
Do I get control of the golems before we go?
The golems serve the mistress.
But the mistress put me in charge of the golems.
You are still with Soul.
Alright, Tim is confused. I'm just going to attack you.
No, do not betray the mistress.
But you didn't give me control of the stone guys. You can't betray anything. She gave me control of them.
Only the mistress may grant you control. And
And
she will only
did.
do
You're
so.
staying in her way.
She will only give you control once she has purged the soul which inhabits your body.
What soul are you talking about?
He's full of leeches. I've seen him.
See? Just opens up his chest. Leeches just fall out.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Alright. Cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh. Designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. failed saving throw, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage. All right, I'm gonna give you. Is this a permanent thing? Does this last? Yeah, up to 10
It's
minutes.
concentration. Yeah.
Well, then what I'm gonna do. Let's give you an aura.
Okay.
Do I need to ask what their spectral form is?
Yeah, what's angelic or fey? So is it angelic leeches?
Leeches with little wings.
Leeches with halos.
Yeah, they're angelic leeches. They all have halos
Beautiful
and little
feathery
wings.
wings. Yeah.
Cherub cheeks.
Mhm.
Or worse, they look like baby angels with just like a leech face, just a circle mouth. So from behind, it's all cute, and it turns around.
Yep.
God, dear Lord, what is that?
All right. So if they start their turn in your aura.
Yeah, let me move up one more actually.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done.
All right, Corinne, you are a gibbering, confused mess. Please roll a d10.
And your character's confused.
3. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. All right, you just stand there drooling and looking around. Good turn.
You get the wisdom save though.
You do get to make your wisdom saving throw again.
Okay.
I'm fun to be around.
Not save yet.
Damn
Bryce,
it, Bryce.
Bryce is mad as fucked you guys all up.
You did one good thing and then shut the casters down.
Yep. Kazan.
Are any of these ones near me damaged?
This one is at a chunk of it shaved off by Harshnag.
All right. I will run around and attempt to do what I can to it. What's your armor like, Rockman?
That attack just barely cuts into the rock and does its damage.
Just barely.
Just barely. You see it just catch a bit of rock and chalk it off.
That one should hit then.
That should, and it does.
And not so much.
That one does not. Just scrapes the stone as it goes slashing by.
Rock guys are made of rock.
Halfred.
Five, 10.
I did mention I was attacking the wounded one, right?
Yes. Yeah, that one. This one down here. Yeah.
I suppose in our journey I didn't learn very much about controlling these things, huh? Alright, whatever. I'll save you, Kazan. I will ignore the other guy unless you tell me to kill him. Nope.
Which one? What?
That guy.
Oh, I mean, we need to, like, take him down, but he's their spellcaster. I mean, we all have the power to essentially, when you deal a killing blow, just say that you leave him unconscious instead of killing him is the thing.
Alright, I'll continue attacking the same guy.
Unless he gets, like, obliterated by something.
Who are you attacking?
The same guy.
Oh, okay.
Good guy.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, boy. That's a
Wow. Okay. That is a full-on crit.
29 for 23 damage.
Oh boy.
Hmm. All right, how much damage was that?
23.
23. All right, you hit him, put an arrow right into the side of his face, and just you see a chunk of the stone or the wood just crack off.
Still alive, huh?
Still alive. That one goes sailing into the ground. Oh, you rolled a 1, yeah.
Yep. Lucky halfling goes off. They're pretty bad. 13.
13. How much damage was that? 5.
8 damage.
8. That arrow is coming at him, and it looks like it's gonna hit him right in the chest. But he puts up his hand, and energy buffets around him, and the arrow goes glancing off.
Huh.
So 13 would it? No, can't say that.
Okay, it is the mage's turn.
Oh, yeah, his AC is 13 or less.
Right.
Least
Probably
13 or less.
wouldn't have used shield otherwise.
Right.
Damn it.
All right. Let's see.
And that's until the beginning of his turn, correct? Yep.
Yes.
So his shield's gone already.
Yeah. So his shield's gone. It went away immediately.
He shouldn't still be getting new hives from the Lamictal. I think there's something else in his environment that's causing. Oh, it's not muted. Oh, sorry.
It was.
I think there's.
Let's see.
Good thing she didn't say anybody's name.
Right.
You'd have to delete this whole stream.
The mage is gonna look at you, Halfred, and he's gonna say, "You must die first. You are a direct threat." And he's going to be waving his hands again, and you can see.
Wait, I'll stop attacking you.
You see a fiery presence begin to form in his hands.
Jim.
And a fireball comes hurtling at you.
Shit.
Oh.
Chalice.
I have higher DC spell save.
It's going to hit you
Really good damage.
and Harshnag, not either of the constructs.
Not me?
Not you, because you're on the other side of the constructs.
Thank God, I have 43 hit points left.
Halfred and Harshnag are going to have to roll for this.
Nice. Still a lot of damage.
Harshnag does not make it. It's enveloped in flame. You hear him scream.
He hasn't, shields his
Yeah.
eyes to burn. He's like, oh, God.
No.
Kill
Alfred,
the
you still
mage,
good?
little ones! I hate mages.
Well, all my things are mind fuckery. I can't.
All right, it is the rock construct's turn. 2 of the rock constructs are starting their turn being attacked by angelic leeches. Will you roll that spell again, Tim?
I sure can.
All right. You can roll it. You want to roll it each time for each guy? I don't know if that's the way we're. Yeah. This is the top one. He does make his wisdoms. Is that really wisdom? All right. So he was it half damage? So he takes 5 radiant. All right. The bottom one. Go ahead and roll it again. He also makes it. They had +0. They're just straight up rolling.
I know. I'm seething right now.
The soulless rock creatures are so wise.
Yep.
Just like a rock.
They've seen much from just sitting there.
We have much to learn from the rocks.
All right. And Tim, having attacked them with your angelic creatures, they're going to advance on you. These two are already over here. Halfred, this one is going to begin in a weird, unnatural gait, is going to run at you until he is standing right next to you. And Kazan, this one is going to approach you from behind. Its warhammer just slowly raised as it's advancing on you.
I will use my reaction to whack at him.
All right. You whack him. Halfred. No, that one does not attack because he used all his movement. 2 of them are going to continue attacking Harshnag. Ooh. It looks like one almost hits, but hits a plate of armor, and the hammer bounces off. Kazan, this is the one attacking you.
Of course.
Of course. All right. One warhammer comes straight down on your shoulder.
Ow. Kazan yelps. Shit. Alright, I'm at half strength.
And Tim, you've got 2 around you. Oof. The second.
Nope. They take fire damage, and I'm gonna catch their weapons in my shield.
What is the roll that sticky shield thing again?
Let me find it.
I forget what the actual rules were on it.
There.
When a creature misses DC 11 strength saving throw, weapon stuck to the shield. Okay. Yeah, so they're both going to take their, what was it, 2 damage?
Mm-hmm. Watch out for that scarf.
That's right. The scarf is in play. And they both have to roll strength saving throws. Alright, they get a +4 to that. The bottom one, or no, it was the top one that went first. The top one, when it had come down with its hammer, it like grazed the shield and just didn't come off the shield. However, the rock construct is not letting go. It is just standing there with the shield. So it is currently, I guess, in the grappled state. I don't know. Let's do the fist. As you are holding it in place with your sticky shield.
Okay. It says, that's right, future brother. Don't give up.
All right, Harshnag's turn. He's going to look down at you, Kazan, and say, I like your glaive, boy.
Thanks. It's a piece of my mind.
Shiny.
These guys don't seem to have minds, though, which kind of puts a damper on what I can do.
Yes. Inhuman creatures of some kind. He's going to attempt to bring his great axe down on that rock thing, but ends up just crashing
Harshnag,
it
we need your damage, man.
into the ground. He rolled a 3. Brysis.
Does he only get 1 attack? Damn.
I'm slightly crazy.
Yep. Roll a d10, please.
Oh, my lord.
Let's see what happens. 7.
I gotta go back into confusion.
That's a bad one.
Let me keep that up. Confusion.
Can't be any worse than casting confusion centered on myself.
The creature uses its actions to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
No one's within my reach.
No one's in your reach.
Nope.
Creature does nothing.
Luckily.
All right. Roll your wisdom saving throw again.
Okay. Yay!
All right. You shake off the confusion after attempting to stab the air a few times, not seeing anyone to
Those
stab.
plants had it coming.
You suddenly look around and go like, "What am I doing?" And you put your dagger
No,
away.
I continue to stab the plant.
Oh, okay. Okay. Tim.
What does grappled mean?
Creature's speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. If effect removes... So basically, he can't move. But if you were to try to move too, at this point, it would be a battle of, I believe, athletics.
Does that take my action?
No, it wouldn't.
Alright. And the one that's grappled is the one to the north?
Yes.
Okay. I'll battle him athletically by flexing.
Well, if you're not going to move, you don't have to. It's just if you're trying to move away. Are you
I am going to move.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm going to battle him with flexing.
Okay. Shoot, they actually don't have... The athletics. Oh my god.
Yes. What are the odds?
Yep.
Wow, they're +4.
So you literally yank the great hammer out of his hands. So now you still have that hammer attached to your shield.
Can I take that hammer off?
I think.
And can I hurl that hammer and shield at that
Oh,
at the main guy?
That's a cool move.
Hurl your hammer and shield.
Yeah.
There's 2 hammers on there now, isn't there?
No, there's only one.
And the
hammer.
other one. Oh, that was
That
the
was the same
okay.
one. Yeah.
It's like tomahawk, throw it at him. Two-handed.
You could throw your shield at him at this point because I mean it is a. You would have to physically use your use a strength check to pull the hammer off.
No, like
No. He wants to throw both the shield and hammer still attached to the right, and then hurl the combined improvised weapon.
You could try that. You could absolutely try that.
I will absolutely try that.
It is the best DM answer to everything.
Improvised weapon. Weapon. Do you have any ranged weapons at all? I don't know. How would you calculate your ranged weapon attack?
D20 plus strength.
Okay. Yeah. Roll.
And you determine whether he's proficient with the shield or not.
I am.
Are you proficient with a two-handed tomahawk?
Yeah.
Thanks to my great-great-grandfather.
No, you would not be proficient at throwing this two-handed hammer with a shield attached to it. So roll a d20 plus your strength modifier. You're throwing it at the mage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You throw it. It looks like it's about to hit him right in the head. It is spinning through the air. But once again, the mage raises his hand and energy expounds around him and the giant tomahawk goes crashing to the ground.
Aw.
Wait, I thought he couldn't do that because he used it whenever.
He only has one reaction.
Yeah.
Then it was his turn. And this is after his turn, so he gets another reaction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it once per round?
I think it is one. Actually, I think it is once per round, but same rules. Well,
Because I attacked him first.
Yeah,
That's
then he
the
used
pop
it.
let's
and it was
see.
his turn, and it disappeared.
That's a good point. Let me look that up. When do you get reactions back? At the end of the... Eric, do you know the answer to this question? Off the top of your head?
I do not.
Hold, please.
Oh, okay. When you take a reaction, you can't take another one until the start of your next turn. Oh.
Until the start of your next turn. Okay, so he's all right.
Okay, so yeah, then he's
Yeah.
good. He wouldn't be able to do it again, though.
Right.
But it stays up
It stays up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway, so. So you have to remember, DM, that he's got a shield on.
On the ground?
No, his shield spell is up
Oh, yeah, I
until
do.
the
Yeah,
start of
yeah,
his next turn.
Yes.
And then for a bonus action, I'm going to open up my chest and shoot out a spiritual weapon at the mage.
Ah! Like you're just angry that your giant tomahawk thing didn't work.
Hmm.
The tomahawk was more of the distraction.
That's right. Pay no attention to this. Alright, let me get your worm up.
Actually, it can't reach it next turn, so I'll just attack the golem next to me first.
Oh, okay. With your spiritual weapon?
Or attempt to at least. Because they have like, what? I have a 17 or something.
Yeah. The leech attempts to latch onto the rock, but can't get purchase on its shaly rock
Yeah, I
exterior.
think we determined 17 was the magic number.
Yeah. Okay.
Corinne!
Shall I roll a
You
1d10?
shall.
That's
The
a good one.
creature can act and move normally. So for the
Hey.
time being, you are able to do whatever you feel like.
Look at that. Okay.
You've got control of your faculties.
Mhm. I will fire my lightning bolt in this
Right
direction.
down the line. All right. I don't think these guys are particularly dexterous. It's the top one. It's the bottom one. Yeah, those
Nope.
rocks just stand there and take it. And that bottom one, as the lightning pours through it, rocks just go crumbling off of its form, and it just crumbles into a pile
Pebbles?
of a pile of pebbles. All right. Oh, roll your wisdom saving throw again, please.
Ah, right.
All right, you have shaken off.
Yay!
The lightning bolt snapped you out of it.
That's right. Seeing your favorite element in action. Kazan.
Alright, I need to go into defense mode. I am going to cast my Armor of Agathis at 3rd level. Giving me 15 hit points and doing my Cold Shield.
Okay.
And then I will use a free action to drink just a regular potion.
All right. What is a good? There you go. That's pretty good. All right, Halfred.
I am going to take an attack opportunity
Okay.
by flying up.
All right. You try to fly up. As you fly up. Oh, that's so close.
So,
Warhammer almost catches you in the leg as you're flying up, but you fly way out of his range.
and he laughs at the rock golem. And he continues his pummeling of the middle guy.
Okay.
He's got shield up.
That almost, yeah, that looks like it's about to hit, but it just deflects.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, that's some pretty good damage here. La, 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 la. Make sure I can do this before I die. HUC makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Hey, look, I can see Halfred.
He's flying in the air. Sure can.
He's got a 20 to hit.
All right, that arrow looks like it's going to be deflected by the shield, but some unseen force course corrects it. And it pushes straight through the shield, straight through the creature's body. You can do a non-lethal. You can say that this is non-lethal at this point if you want, Halfred.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
Stab him in the head non-lethally.
It catches him on the side of the head, and he drops.
Not Tim.
And he is down.
I think you were the only one to ever hit that guy,
Yeah.
and you fucking downed him by yourself.
Yep.
That's amazing. We never even got freaking. I think Tim was the only one who even tried to attack him.
I will use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark onto the rock guy below me, I guess.
Do the rock guys react at all when the guy goes down?
They do not.
They don't have a brain. How can they react for something?
Well, I don't know if that would like shut them down or something.
$16.
16 for... No, doesn't quite hit. Bounces off the rock.
5, 10. No, wait.
How high in the
already
air did you
flew
go? Yeah.
I flew up. That's right. Out of reach, 15 feet.
15? Okay, so you got 10 feet left.
Oh.
You're like at like shoulder level of Harshnag, and he looks over at you. Flying! That's new! When did you pick up that trick? And the mage is dead. Or down. The rock creatures. Tim, your AC is gonna go down, right? Because you're no longer holding your shield.
I have another shield.
Oh.
Give me 2 shields.
I got shields for days.
Did you throw that shield and then pull the other shield off your back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This
This is the Sentinel shield now.
okay. This rock construct is going to walk down and reach down to this pile of pebbles and pick up his warhammer, and then look at you, and then turn to you and begin bringing the warhammer down.
But I thought they wanted to just capture him.
Well, they might be either confused,
They don't have a brain.
or they might want to take him unconscious, like you guys are doing to their.
So that'd be, 4 damage to him.
Oh right, yes.
Scarf.
Oh,
And- He started in that aura, right?
oh, he did. Yes. So roll your thing again. He failed, and the little angel creature buffets him for 16 radiant damage. Knocks some rocks off.
But
Yeah. This one, unable to reach Halford, who has fallen away, is going to come down to Harshnag. Kazan, after you attacked the bottom one over here, he's going to turn on you as well. So both of these bottom ones are going to attack you.
Yay.
Here's the first one. Ineffectual. The second one. First one hits.
It does. He takes 15 cold damage.
Okay.
I lose 2/3 of my shield.
The cold breaks him apart a little bit. And 2 are going to attack Harshnag.
How's Harshnag looking these days?
He's actually not looking great. He took a fireball to the face a second ago.
He did. Yeah, I was concerned about that.
That one goes through for 13.
Damn.
Boy, that one goes through for 12. Yeah, he's not looking great. Says, I'm not at my best, little ones. We best wrap this up quickly.
Well, we took the mage down, so hopefully we can wrap these up.
Harshnag's turn. He's going to continue to hammer at the one at the bottom.
There you go.
Yeah, he slams down and just shatters that one to pieces. Bryces.
How tall are the rock golems?
About 5 feet tall.
God damn it.
They don't have heads.
Yeah, they don't have heads, so they're not terribly tall.
Well, I was hoping they'd be taller. Alright. That limits what I can
Taller
do.
than Tim, you want to do your fireball over the head trick again?
Yep.
It only works on gigantic.
Yeah, exactly. Creatures who are significantly taller.
So Harshnag it is then.
Might be able to
Alright,
angle it
Ian's
to
only
get 2
going
of
to give
them.
us short characters from now on.
Yep.
Yeah. How far am I? Oh, I'm good. Okay. And since I rolled on the surge table, I got my Tides of Chaos back. Which is awesome, because I'm going to use it again.
Yep.
Because I like being able to have advantage. Come on, go down. Come on, you can do it. There it goes. And we're going to cast this at 3rd level. 'Cause why not? Oh, damn it.
That wasn't a great hit roll.
No, it wasn't.
I ain't
Damage
no
was
damn
awesome,
sure.
though. Damn it.
Yep.
Such a waste.
Yep.
Such a waste.
Shim.
Whoa. My leech will attack.
It will. It will do some damage.
And how damaged does it look?
It looks pretty damaged. You've knocked chunks of it off. Well, the lightning bolts and your angel leeches have knocked chunks of this thing apart.
Does Soul Leader sing to me, even if he doesn't have a soul?
You have to hit him first, but...
No. I'll inflict wounds.
Okay. Off to the left.
I'm done.
All right, Corinne. What does Corinne want to do?
Their spell, I guess.
Say chromatic orb. This rock construct.
Sure.
Yeah.
Does not hit. 13. Sailing to the side.
Spellcasters are useless in this fight, you guys. Just so you know.
The high AC stuff. Well, she did great with her lightning bolt. The saving throw
Yeah.
stuff's all right.
You do the deck save, not the hits.
Right. Kazan.
Which one took the cold damage from the shield?
This one.
Or was he the dead one?
The one,
That
to
one?
the one to your right, yeah.
Alright, I'll attack him.
Okay.
Damn it.
Slice. There you go.
I can reroll. I was ready to fucking do this. Got great weapon fighting, so I can reroll 1 or 2 on any melee weapon attack
Oh,
with my two-handed weapon.
okay. So reroll that one. Roll the
I get to
1d4.
reroll a 1d4.
So that's 7 plus...
There we go.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Wait, what?
Because it was a 7 because I took away the 1 that you're re-rolling.
Right, so it's 4
Seven.
plus
7.
3 is 7. Oh, and then I get to roll... Is that rolling the crit damage or no?
That second number is the crit damage. The 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it should be, it's 1d4 plus 4 is the first number.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 4 plus 4 is
4,
8, plus 3 is 11.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. God, I got so confused.
7. So that's also 7 plus 4.
Yep, I got totally confused there. Alright, and then I will use my Divine Smite to pour some additional damage in there at 3rd level. My other Warlock spell slot for an extra 20 damage.
Oh boy. He's not looking great now. You're knocking chunks off of him.
Yeah, I like
It's the-
swing out the blood in, it hits him, and then it like vibrates.
Yeah.
And then
Shakes
multi-attack.
rocks off of him.
Yeah.
That also.
And I get to reroll that damage.
Yep.
So should I just reroll 1d10 plus 4? Probably easier.
Sure. We'll do the whole thing.
Excellent! Going from 1 to max damage at both times.
And that is just enough to finish this guy off.
Yes.
You bring your
A lot of damage.
Cyglaive down into him. And he...
After the jackhammer routine, I just pour that out, flip it around, and just stab it down right into him, and it just hits that pressure point and just explodes.
crumbles. Yeah. All right, Halfred. I think you're muted.
I think he's flying down to the ground.
Okay.
I did hunter's mark on this guy, right? Last time?
Yeah, that's the symbol. Yeah.
So I'm not moving. I'm still on this guy. Hunter's mark on him. And the short blade bow. 5.
Okay, that's 16 damage.
16.
Okay.
Extra attack. In 11, not so great.
Nope.
And as a bonus action, I get to use my melee.
Ah,
blade bow.
your blade bow attack. Yes.
Right.
All right, and that does hit.
I forgot hunter's mark went off.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's
Yeah,
for
dude.
each.
Attacks like Green Lantern Injustice.
Yeah, exactly.
17 for 10 damage.
All right. Yep.
Or Green Arrow.
Oh, right, yeah. The spinning bow, yeah.
Yeah.
Still alive?
Yeah, he hadn't been damaged yet. That was the first damage. You did.
Oh shoot! Hold on. I actually have advantage because I'm flanking.
Yeah, that is true actually.
That middle one. Let me roll another d20.
Okay, see if you actually hit.
Case. It'll be the same damage.
Same
though.
damage, right?
Shit, what happened? 18
Yeah. Okay, that does hit.
for 8. Looks like I didn't do hunter's mark that time. 8 plus 6.
What is that?
14 damage.
14.
All right, you did a shit ton of damage in that turn.
I did 40 damage.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
All right, yeah, you get right up on him, shoot some arrows, point blank, and then spin your bow into him. The construct's turn.
Damn it. I was hoping he would be dead.
Halfred, the one next to you, is going to turn on you. Kazan, the one next to you, is still just hammering into Harshnag, has not turned his attention to you yet. Tim, you want to reroll your damage thing? Your halo?
Damn.
Tim, the rock construct raises its hammer to kill you, and your little angel leech just goes flying through its chest and punches straight through, and it crumbles into nothing.
Nice.
Halfred.
I just went.
No, this is the rock construct attacking you.
Oh. It's. Oh.
Smack.
8 damage.
And this is.
Do you have to concentrate on Hunter's Mark?
That's a good question. The DM appreciates
Oh, yeah,
that
it
question.
is. It is concentration.
Alright. Roll that real quick.
What is it? A constitution
Saving.
saving throw?
Yes. Alright. What is the save on that? I think it's just 10 or. I can't. Oh, yeah. Look at it.
I think it's either 10 or like half the damage. You take.
Yeah. And the one on Harshnag slams into the armor just repeatedly. All he's doing is just smacking into metal plates, but the thing doesn't even seem to notice that he's not doing any damage. Harshnag's turn. He's going to turn to you, Halfred. Say, need a little help there, Halfred?
Yes, please.
Yeah, those on the left side have been taking all the damage, and we're not looking good. Damn, son!
And with a crit off of the advantage, he is going
41
to 41. 41?
41.
Straight up.
That doesn't kill it, but that is massive damage.
All right.
which the rock construct makes. It's got nothing left. It is barely just a string of rocks holding a great hammer.
It's like a Jenga pile. Just a little pebble on top.
I'm still alive.
Pull one little thing out, he crumbles.
Brysis.
Okay. Let's go for this guy. Oops. Yeah, thing. That guy.
Okay, this the one staying next to Harshnag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
That does it. Did you have advantage for some reason?
No. Don't forget to turn it off.
Your first hit was your first roll was a 10, so you're all right.
Yeah. Oops.
Lightning or fire?
Lightning. Because I saw how well that worked last time.
Yeah. All right, your lightning goes pouring into the rock construct.
Very tempted to reroll that 3 and the 1.
You can if you want.
Yeah, I think I will. Alright, so what are these? 1d8, so 2d8. Hey!
Okay, so you're replacing the 1 and the 3?
Yeah.
So 14 minus 4 is 10, plus 14 is 24.
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
It is a little better. Do 10 more damage.
I'll just move back up here.
Okay. Tim. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dash over to the other side.
Okay.
I'm gonna scoop up my shield as I run.
Okay.
Sling off the extra
Yeah, the hammer.
hammer. And my leech will go 20 feet closer to the current battle.
10, 15, 20. All right.
And I'm done.
Okay. Corinne.
Oh. Wait a second. Okay, never mind.
Let's see. So there's just these 2 rock guys left?
Yeah, those are the only 2
That's
left.
it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I will use my twinned spell and cast my witch bolt. No, wait. What is I keep forgetting what the higher level spells do. Witch bolt is the one that I can cast an extra. I can target an extra creature at a higher level, I think. I don't know. I don't have the book in front of me.
It does more damage if you do a higher level. It's the lightning.
Well, I'll do that then. I'll use my twin spell.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Yes, it was.
That was a very good roll.
All right, yeah, you use your twin spell. Split it between both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you immediately just explode the top one. Because there was nothing holding him together anymore. And he crumples. And the bottom one, you arc your electricity into him, and he takes the lightning damage. Okay. Kazan.
Let's go here and start walloping this guy. With advantage.
That hits. That hits. Jesus. Alright. Now this one is looking like there's nothing left.
Could burn some Divine Smites, but I think we'll have it under control.
You only got Halfred, so you're relying entirely on Halfred to take care of it.
Oh, and yeah, I guess that's true. Halford can take care of it. He'll get it done.
Alfred, take care of it.
Alright, I will. First, short blade bow with the bow part. Oh, I keep forgetting to advantage.
Oh, right.
Does it hit? Or if not, I will roll
No,
again.
it does not hit.
Try it. Oh.
That
a
does.
crit.
Heyo!
It doesn't matter. That was enough damage.
Oh.
You just fly down and just drawing your arrow, get right in his face, and just put an arrow right through the middle of the thing. And rocks go flying out the back, and it crumples. And you look around, and that is... everybody's dead.
See, Harshnag? I can't. No problem.
Yeah, Harshnag also sort of just very casually leans back and falls into a sitting position and puts his axe across his knees. Says, yes. Yeah, no problem with me either.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit down.
Bryce is literally going to come skipping up going, I feel great, you guys.
You got a little drool there on your chin.
Drink, I'm saving it for later.
Well, Halfred, now that the pleasantries are done with, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Who are your friends?
The one's closest to me is Tim. He doesn't know he's a construct.
I think he does now, right? Yeah. You're muted, by the way.
Coffee.
I'm muted? Oh, no. Well, there's Kazan. Psychic.
The one with the pretty glaive.
Yeah. You should ask him to show it to you.
I saw plenty of it, thanks.
That's Bryce's over there. It's a
Stabbing the
little
plants again.
crazy.
Crazy.
Every group needs the crazy one.
He interchanges us every now and then. Sure.
I hear that
Over
one
there.
pop up and wave.
And way over there, very important party member, Leech.
The leech wiggles in the air.
There's quite a bit of damage for us, and we respect him.
It's probably the MVP, let's be honest.
Oh, and the Blue Dragon card.
Yes. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Harshnag. I suppose you all are here for the same reason I am.
Hunting down the giant, or the Astorian relics.
That's right. The runes, more specifically. The question is, do you know why you're doing it?
I guess not.
Bryce is just skipping and stabbing a plant. She goes, guess because it's fun.
Well, besides
Seems important.
collecting these things, due to their sheer power, There's also resolving this giant conflict we've got on our hands. I intend to go to the Eye of the Allfather.
The who and the what?
It's the temple, you see, where this all started, where the ordning was put in place. All the leaders of the giant tribes went to the Eye of the Allfather. They offered up sacrifices, offerings of rune magic, and the Allfather granted them the ordning. At least that's the story I was told.
What is the Allfather is a giant?
The
Or a
god of the giants. Yes. Onum, the Allfather. So, with the help of your master, little Alfred, I understood what I had to do. Collect the runes to gain entry to the Eye of the Allfather, and seek an audience with him.
He's still there?
I don't know. The story goes that those who make the offerings of rune magic are granted an audience with, quote, the Eye of the Allfather.
How much offering do we need?
The way the story goes, the way I've heard it, is that the 6 leaders of the 6 tribes of giants each offered a rune, and the way was open. I have this, and he slams his great axe into the ground, and you all can see carved on the edge of the axe is a rune similar to the ones that you've seen. This is Gert's great axe, a treasured relic of the frost giants, stolen by myself and your master some time ago. This was the 2nd rune I was to collect.
What was the first?
My axe.
Well, we only have 2.
Well, that means we have 3 amongst us now. So we need 3 more, I think.
That sounds right. And one of them is here?
Should be. Morgur's Mound. Supposedly there was a number of warriors buried with ancient Asturian relics. One of them was an item of rune magic.
And what makes you think that grave robbers haven't already found it?
I don't know. These folks, for one, they seem to have been waiting for you, were they not? So they must have...
Seems like it.
They must have thought you were here for some purpose.
Wait, you've been here for a week. Did you see anything suspicious?
I didn't. No one's been in or out of that cave in the last week. Or any
We
of
have
them.
no lead. We don't have any leads on where 2 more artifacts are, though.
Oh, well, I can help with that. He asks where you got your previous 2 artifacts.
We will share that information.
He pulls out a large leather scroll. It would be a scroll to him. To you, it looks like just straight up a large piece of leather. And he takes a drawing implement and draws some things on it and puts it on the ground for you all to see.
I immediately try to stab it.
Hold on. I don't. I will show it to you in a little bit. I don't have it right now. Hold on, I can actually upload it right now. I thought I already did this, but I didn't. But you see the ones that he's marked down the places that you've been, and in addition to that,
Stabby, stabby.
you're just stabbing the leather.
Okay.
There are 3 additional locations. You have to hit the magnifying glass to actually look at it properly.
God damn it, there's one right by fucking Baron as well.
He says, yes, it's good that I've found you all now. After I would have traveled to the 3 that I knew about, I'm not sure where I would have gone from there. Far to the northeast is one stone. Farther north still in the mountains is the Great Worm Cavern. And north and west of us is Raven Rock. I understand these are all similar locations related to the ancient Asturians.
Okay.
He says, with all the ones we have now, I don't suppose we have to go to all 3. Your choice, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, because we just need the 2. Alright, well, obviously we still need the one here. And you're probably too large and too wounded to head down there.
Says, I don't know that I'd fit inside as it anyway.
Yeah.
Can you at least guard the opening?
Certainly. I'll make sure no one disturbs you as you're inside.
Did you see anybody come or go?
Says, nope, not in the last week. Saw no one in or out.
Think you can watch this guy? Like Pat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to keep him alive.
He laughs and says, I don't think that should be much of a problem. A little thing like him.
Well, he's a mage, though, remember? He fucking points his finger and throw a fireball, so we need to, like, gag him.
He sort of puts a hand through his very singed beard and is like, oh, yes. I suppose so. Well.
Tie his hands up. I don't think he can cast spells if you tie his hands up.
Yeah.
Take away his component pouch.
Yeah. Tie his hands, gag him, take away his component pouch, and that should just about do it.
Take his pants off just for good measure. My God, these constructs are anatomically correct.
As you guys are doing that, you do notice that...
Attention to detail. Astounding.
Why would anyone give him this? As you guys are tying him up, you do notice that his robes look particularly nice and special, perhaps.
Oh yeah, we didn't loot these guys.
Yeah. And as you're taking the robes off, you see tucked into a belt at his waist is a wand. But you did not see him actually use that in combat, but...
No, I was about to say. Fancy.
Pop that out and give it a Harry Potter wave.
Yeah. So yeah, you have a set of robes and a wand off of him. The rock constructs have nothing. Well, unless you want to collect their warhammers. They've got great warhammers. And piles of pebbles.
Can we tell what's special about the robes?
It's not magic, so I suppose just some a little bit of investigation would probably... Well, you don't have to roll for this. A little bit of looking at them would tell you that these are battle robes. Full body armored robe made primarily for masters of arcane arts engaging in combat. They're usually made for high-ranking officials or military spellcasters, and some can be as ornate as fine clothing. While wearing these robes, your AC is 11 plus your Dex modifier.
Does it count as armor?
No. These are still...
Can I please have the robes to have a better AC?
It's slightly better than no armor, basically.
Yeah. My AC is literally 13.
What would this make it?
I don't know.
What's your dex modifier?
+3.
So it'd make it 14. One
Yeah.
better.
A net gain. Yep, that's equal to leather armor.
Wait, can I wear leather armor?
This is
no,
not
these are robes.
Yeah, these are robes.
Mhm.
These are not leather armor.
Just saying they're as good as leather armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do I keep picking characters that can't wear armor? Sweet.
All right. Harshnag says, "Are we just keeping him tied up for the time being while you all go into the excavations? Is that the plan?"
Or should we wake him up and question him first and then kill him? I mean, let him go. I mean,
he should be unconscious for a while. We could probably, although well, we might actually need a short rest up here. Come to think of it, before we go down there. In fact, I would highly recommend short resting. So if we short rest, then, yeah. I need to roll some hit.
That's right.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Let's get a short rest, and then I guess if we want to, we can talk to him.
Yeah, Harshnag is going to roll some hit dice. He's going to roll 3. And during this short rest, while you guys are doing your hit die thing and getting back into your short rest things, you get whoever took that wand, you spend some time looking at it, and you recognize it as a wand of magic detection. Wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast the detect magic spell from it. The wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Alright, back up to near max. That's actually really useful, so you can cast detect magic without ever having to actually have that spell.
Yeah. Who's taking it? Just so I know. Anybody can take it. Wands don't require attunement or special whatever training.
Sure. Breen can have it.
One of y'all should have it.
I'll take the ropes. You can have it. Yeah.
Okay.
My AC is now 14.
It's better.
It's net win.
Okay.
Ooh.
You guys are heading back down to the mound. Harshnag picks up you guys have tied up and gagged the, which I didn't show you an actual full picture of him. Let me give you a handout real quick. There you go. Looks like Tim in robes. We're not in robes anymore. Now he's naked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone is wearing his robes.
That'd be me.
Harshnag just throws the mage over his shoulder and just sort of trudges behind you guys as you head back down to the mound. And you all can make your way back to where you saw activity. Alfred, you still see the same signs of fairly recent activity, that fairly recent being within the last few weeks, maybe within the last month.
Okay.
I'll move you guys over. Tim, your thing lasts for 10 minutes, so it may just be ending as you come in. You guys have been walking for a little while.
We short rested, dude.
Oh, you short rested. Yeah. So it is
All our shit's off.
Can I smoke some Yandala's Delight
I mean, yeah, you absolutely can.
from our short rest?
And yeah, you can. And each of those portions can be shared with up to 6 creatures for the same effect. If anyone else wanted to partake,
Anyone want to hit?
What does it do again?
gives you bless.
Yeah, it smokes a portion of Yandala's Delight or blessed by Yandala for 1 hour. Whenever it makes an attack roll or a saving throw, it can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Hell yeah, let's smoke it up. Don't do drugs, kids. Unless they were given to you by a goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Then
And
smoke
Yandala.
them if you got them.
So I shall expend 1 portion of Yandala's Delight.
Okay. You guys are walking to the cave, and as you're walking, you're just passing. Because no one has a pipe, so you guys are smoking like this in like a grass wrapper or
We're
something.
like passing around a joint, basically.
Mhm. Puff, puff, pass.
All right, you guys do that. You are now blessed by Yandala.
I figured this was a good idea before we go into a dark cave that we don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
And you travel down into the tunnel. The 3 of you who don't have dark vision can see nothing. Does someone want to light something up?
I see bodies. Dead bodies.
Anyone want to light a torch or light or anything? No? No one wants to see? Okay.
I will light my torch.
Okay.
I could cast dancing lights. We can see everything.
That's a small area.
It's not quite as... All right. Kazan, you come as you guys come in here. As you approach, you see a tunnel that it looks like it used to be maybe mines of some kind. You see tracks on the ground, but they're very old, covered with dirt now. Haven't been used in years. On the walls, you see a thick, almost opaque coatings of spider webs in various patches all along the walls. And in front of you, you see 2 dead bodies. They don't seem particularly decomposed. You'd have to do some investigating or medicine checks.
Can we determine what killed these things?
Anybody can roll a medicine check on these guys to see if you can figure that out.
Who's got medicine?
I have +1.
Also
Oh,
+1.
I accidentally did advantage. But that was my first roll anyway.
Yeah, it was. All right. It very much looks like these men have been beaten to death by some sort of large hammering object. They have just bludgeoning wounds all over their bodies. Similar to some wounds that Kazan has on his body right now.
Oh. So the rock guys just beat the shit out of these guys.
That is what it looks like. And it looks like they've just been beaten into a pulp.
Oh, these guys weren't level 7, clearly. And also didn't have a frost giant ally. They don't have anything on them.
You go through their bodies. These two have just basic sword and shield. They're each wearing splint mail. They have a short sword, a shield, and one of them has, right by his body, has there's an empty potion with some liquids that is still at the bottom, but it's empty. It's just a glass vial now. He has...
Didn't do him much good.
He has 30 silver on his body. The other one has on his belt a health potion that has not been drank yet.
I'll take that since I used one in the last fight. Just a regular one?
This regular one. And he has 20 silver and 10 gold. So all combined, that's 50 silver, 10 gold.
Sounds like chump change to me.
10 gold each and 2 silver each.
Yep.
No, flip that. 10 silver and 2
Oh,
gold.
right. Yeah, 10 silver, 2 gold. All right, I think we're going to call it here before you guys go any deeper into this cave.
Probably.
Probably a safe bet.
Yeah. All right, let's do experience. You guys fought 6 rock constructs that were worth 700 XP apiece.
Ooh, that's a lot. Okay.
And 1 Warforged Mage, which is worth 1,800 experience.
Do we have to divide with Harshnag?
You do have to divide with Harshnag.
What is with all these fights with giant ass allies?
So that's a total of 6,000 points. Divided by 6 is 1,000.
That's a solid even number.
Plus what we have, it'll be 33,251.
Is that a level?
No. 34.
Okay, so close.
Wow. Close as we can get.
$33,251. All right. Very good. All right then. Where's my outro? Thank you to Eric, Heather, Reese, Rochelle, and Raymond. I'm Chris. We're here doing D&D 5th Edition Storm King's Thunder every week. We will see you next time.